of all, I want to hear from everybody. How are you all doing? Are you happy? Are you all feeling happy? It's not a tricky question. It's a very straightforward question. Okay. Let us hear. Who would like to go first? Are you being happy? Are you happy? Are you all right? Then we'll talk about removing unhappiness. Okay. All right. So nobody's coming forward. Everybody's afraid.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Hari bol. Wonderful.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, I am happy.
You are happy. Thank you
Yes,
very
Prabhu.
much. Okay. Who else would like to go next? Wonderful. We want spotlight on everyone. I can't do it. Krishna Dasa is. Okay. Who else would like to say?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
I'm fighting fit, Prabhuji.
Yeah. You're using my words, eh?
Yes,
See,
Prabhuji.
I'm so surprised. A fool like me, a not so important person like me. So many people use my words, It's okay. Be careful. I'm lost. You'll be lost too. Okay. But that didn't answer my question. Are you happy? Fighting fit is another point.
Yes, that's the first part. Yes, Prabhuji. We are happy. We are happy that we are following Prabhuji. Following
Very
Srila
good. Very good. Hare Krishna. Who else want to say? Are you happy? Who else want to answer this question? We don't have so much time. If you're going to be waiting for me to ask you, that's not going to happen. Once you attend my class, you're very fortunate. And those who don't attend, it's up to them. But okay, what does Dolly Mataji say? Is she happy? We can't see her. If she's happy,
is coming, Prabhuji.
she is coming. Ah,
Yes, Prabhuji, we are happy that
you're happy. Now we can see your face, also smiling face. That's good enough. The proof. Okay. Who else? Keep the mic cameras on. This is how I call everybody. Right. Who else is there now? Those who, as I said, those who don't attend, it's up to them. They may miss out on things. That's up to them. Yes, Varunji, what do you think? Are you happy?
Yes, Prabhuji.
But we can't see you that you're happy. You may be lying. For all we know.
Sorry, Prabhuji.
Is there a
The
reason why
camera
you're
was
not
off.
switching on your camera? Okay, you didn't know the camera was off. Okay, so you're
Actually, my
happy?
phone was in my pocket. So.
Your phone was in the pocket. And I'm giving a class. Hare ball, it's in the pocket. I remember we used to have a professor in our college, in NM College in Mumbai. So he used to say, you youngsters, you don't all become Krishnas, So you keep if I see you guys holding the book, we used to have notebooks at the time. And they said, if I see you guys notebook holding in your finger and turning it, and walking like this, I'm going to catch you. He said, you're not Krishna. You're not Sudarshan Chakra. So like you guys are put in the pockets and we're talking, discussion. And wonderful. At least you're being honest, which is great stuff. I'm just pulling your leg. Okay, so you're happy too. Wonderful. Okay, who else will go next? Who else is going next? Yes, Sheetal Prabhu, what do you think? You're happy?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Not all the time, Prabhuji. It's on and off. It's not constant state.
Yeah, I can feel it. We can't see you, so probably you're on and off now also.
Yeah, I just arrived home, Prabhuji. I'll be on the computer soon.
Right. Very nice. You're running to switch on the computer now. So you're on and off happy. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're not.
Yes. That's why you
I
chant,
remember.
Guruji.
I
Otherwise, there is
remember.
no need to chant.
I remember I was working for a company, courier company in Mumbai, in India, and one guy was not getting married, So I left. I came to New Zealand too, and I was to meet them. The staff, whenever I would go, they would call me to meet them. So I remember one occasion I went there to meet them, and they all came together, all staff came together. I said, "You make this guy get married, Ambrish sir." He said, "Why?" He said, "He's not getting married. He's going to get old. He requires help." I said, "Is it?" I asked him, "You're going to get married?" He said, "Yeah, sab bolta hai humko marriage karne ke liye." I said, "Why do you get married then?" He did not answer the question. Then I looked at all of them. I said, "See, you are telling me to tell him to get married. But what problem is this that he sees you sometimes happy and sees you sometimes sad. So he doesn't want to get married." He doesn't want to get in that situation. Sometimes happy, sometimes sad. So if you're happy all the time, then he'll get married very happily. That's what I told him. I get reminded by that of your answering. See, my life is full of this, again, anecdotes, I don't know. I could remember these things by mercy of Guru Maharaj and Krishna. So good, be happy. So if you want others to get married, then you must say, "I'm happy all the time." Okay, wonderful. Now who is next? Who would like to go next? After our someone is happy and not happy. Who's there now after this? So, okay, Vedanti is new. Let's not put in the spot. Her phone is mobile, camera is not on. We'll wait for her. Yes, yes. What about Avinash Krishna Babu? Are you happy, Avinash Krishna Babu?
Sorry, bro, I was distracted. I was not listening. I'll give my opinion after some time when I listen to someone.
You are
I'm still,
distracted. You're
yeah.
thinking. You're thinking whether you're happy or not.
No.
You decide. Let me decide first. Think
Happy
about
what?
it.
Happy about what, bro? I didn't know what the
Your
question
own
was.
definition. I don't
No,
know.
no,
I'm
no,
just
I didn't know
asking.
the question. I didn't know the question, bro. क्या पूछ
Are
रहे
you
हो?
happy or not? Are you happy? That's a
Oh, of
question.
course. Yes, yeah, nothing to complain. What to
So
complain?
you are happy.
Yes,
And we'll see your smiling face in few minutes, huh?
yes.
When this section is over. Okay, all right. Let's see who else is there now. Who else is there? I think Krishna Das is busy uploading everywhere. So now all others, it's your turn now to come around. Don't make me ask you. We will waste time if you keep asking everybody. So I'll assume that whoever is not going to respond in 10 seconds now, that you all are unhappy. All right?
Really has to answer.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mother.
The same Prabhuji like my Prabhuji's answer. Sometimes happy and sometimes not.
You match him when he's happy, you're happy, when he's sad. That's what happens living together. And what about Navina? Navina is happy? Is she happy all the time? Or she's happy sometimes?
Yes, Prabhuji. She's saying she's happy.
She's saying she's happy. Oh, she has a secretary now. Huh? She requires a secretary already. You become such a big person, Navina, that you require a mother to become secretary. You're not covering your head. Don't worry about it. Just come and tell us.
She's coming, Prabhuji. She's coming. Yeah.
Yeah, what's happening? Why can't you answer, Navina? You already become Prime Minister of the country, huh? Yeah? What's happening? Are you happy or not happy?
I'm happy, but I'm also a bit bored because now I have nothing to do
You have nothing to do, so you're bored. Oh, chant Hare
as
Krishna.
well because I wasted all my craft materials onto making this one simple thing, this one little pencil holder, and now I can't do anything because I ran out of stuff.
Oh, that's a big problem. My God, that will suddenly make you bored. So what should be done, Navina?
Well, then I don't know what to do.
Oh my God. What about new craft material? What do you think? You should go and buy new craft material for you.
Well, I already ordered one, so just waiting for it to just come and knock at a door.
Ah, they'll come and knock at the door.
Yeah, it's being
Alright,
delivered to
one.
the house.
Being delivered to the house. Wow. Suddenly you're VIP. It comes to your house with a delivery. Well done. So you're happy, but right now you are bored because you have nothing else to do.
Yeah, right now I have nothing else to
Why
do.
don't you
Now I
cook?
just have to go upstairs and find something to do.
So why don't you cook for Krishna?
Ew.
You have something to
Here's
do?
the thing. I only have two clean clothes left.
2 clean clothes left. You got 2 clean clothes left to wear and cook for Krishna. That's enough. 1 cloth is enough to cook for Krishna. Make a big feast. I'm coming then. We'll have prasadam together. What you cook, we'll have. What do you think? Is it a good idea? Then you'll not be unhappy then. You won't be bored.
Good idea.
It's a good idea. Yeah,
But
good
I have
idea.
no idea what should I cook.
You don't know what you cook. I can tell you what to cook. I can tell you what you can cook. Very simple. Just make simple khichdi without sugar, or without salt, without oil, without ghee is best. We can add later on. Must.
You can just sneak into the closet and just get the pulp and make some lassi.
Yeah, you can do that also. No problem. Khichdi and lassi. Yeah. Well done. I think we have too much spotlight on you. We will come to have a prasadam when you're not bored, okay? Otherwise, you'll be bored in prasadam also. The ingredients are over, Prabhuji. I'm bored now. Can't cook anymore. Right? Okay, Hare Krishna. Who else would like to go now? 10 more seconds. If you don't respond, then I'll assume you are unhappy.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Bol.
Yes, Prabhu. Situational happiness, Prabhu.
Situational happiness. You all are, so my answer was correct to that guy, to getting married, you should be happy all the time. If you don't happy, then you're like this. Situation makes you happy, it just makes you sad. Yeah, that's correct. We are victims of situations too, that's the correct thing. Okay, wonderful, thank you. Who else?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, please.
I'm also happy.
You are also happy. Wonderful. What are you happy about, Prabhuji?
Not so, happy, or I'm content with what I have. So
you are content or you're happy?
both.
You're
if you are
both.
content, then only you are happy. If you're not content, then hanker
so
over stuff, and that makes
So
you
because-
unhappy.
Very good. You don't have hankering. Wonderful. Wonderful. You should be teaching us now. Very nice. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Yes. Are you happy? Who's remaining?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, mother.
I'm happy, Prabhuji.
You are also happy.
Yeah, what I'm doing, because of that, I'm happy.
You're happy for what you're doing. And what you're doing?
Right now, I'm attending the class, Prabhuji, so I'm happy.
So right now I'm happy. I don't know about tomorrow or yesterday or after the class, it depends. But for now I'm happy. That's good. Living in the moment. It's called living in the moment. And people say they like big words in meditation, I remember when I was teaching meditation to a group of people. So you can't teach them Hare Krishna. They'll all float away and gone away. But we tell them, live in the moment, and all those things. I wish I can be so peaceful like you. They'll come and say, and I said, I'm just sleeping. I don't know, close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, and I went to sleep, and they're breathing in, breathe out. After 5 minutes I wake up, they're still doing it. They say, you're happy. I said, yeah, I'm doing it in the moment, So I remembered that. Good. You're happy because you're happy now. What you're attending. Thank you, Mother. Hare Krishna. Yes. Anybody else? Okay. We're waiting for 10 more seconds, 8 more seconds. Otherwise, all of you are unhappy. You're remaining. You're remaining poor souls or unhappy people.
Can I go with that?
Oh, you had answered your question. Okay, you want to answer for it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Happy? You're happy?
I would like to give a philosophical answer, Prabhu.
No, just answer me yes or no. You're happy or not? You said you're
Yeah,
happy, that's done, finished.
मात्रा स्पर्शा तू कौन थे वाला को.
Matra Spashastakam. My God. Philosophy you're doing. I'll become unhappy now. But I think so nicely happy. Putting philosophy there. Yeah. Okay. So you're still happy. That's all right. Okay. So it's going 3 times, going, gone. So who else are there now? Who has not answered the question? So Krishna Das, I can spare you because you were doing it was at work. Then we've got who? My wife. She could not answer the question. Or Saraswati Mataji didn't answer the question. Who else? Sopan Babu didn't answer the question. And Vedanti has not answered the question. So all of you are sorry soul. You are sad people. Very unhappy people. I'm really unhappy. My world is going to crash on me. That's right. Well, we start in a beginner's program. We have discussed it many, many times that happiness, everybody is looking for happiness. Yeah. We all want happiness. And many of us, we say, yes, I'm very happy. And he may be under complete distress. So to tell everybody, I'm all right. Yeah, he's got big bank loans under him. People are chasing him. He's got this health issues, no problem. Food is not on the table, but he's happy. You don't want to show. And many times people don't even know that they are happy or unhappy. So I don't know. I never thought like this. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a very, very basic concept of happiness or not happiness with the beginners program. Now what we are after is happiness. It is true. Everyone wants happiness. I remember I forget the name of the author. He was an English author. And he said when he was reading a book under a light, at one point in time, we used to have night lamp. I don't know if it's still existing night lamp now. Is it still there? You youngsters use night lamp for studying? Or you don't use night lamp? You don't even know what night lamp is. Anybody knows night lamp? Can you say yes or no, please? Don't know how to raise your hands. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. I have at my workplace, Prabhuji. I use it sometimes. Yeah.
Night lamp? You work at night also. But no doubt you are happy sometimes, you're unhappy sometimes.
No, Prabhuji. Even daytime, I use it, Prabhuji. Depend actually. If you are looking into something, you need a bright lights, So,
bright light, yeah. Okay. For work. Oh,
yeah.
right. Okay, thank you. Anybody else in today's world using night lamps at home or studying and all that? Youngsters? No, nobody using night lamps? Oh, that's sad. So you don't study at night when everybody's sleeping? Or you don't study early morning? I have to wake up at 3 o'clock and study, man, every day. Or work late night, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Oh no, you say I hesitate sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyways, there is no need for night lamp. Everybody's awake. All lights are on. We watch Netflix, so no problem. Okay. So this story is about their author. I may remember his name as I'm narrating this. So he said that he was reading under a night lamp, a book, and he saw a very small insect which could not even. I remember distinctly because I've seen it also when I was studying. They do not have wings, they're like small, probably what do you call before the butterfly comes out? What's it called?
Larva.
Sorry, larva, but once it comes out of larva, they don't have this thing, but they can walk,
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar, yeah, something like that. That's what, caterpillar. So they walk like this, and he said, I wanted to kill it and throw it away. But I had compassion, and I sort of stopped his way. So this small insect was disturbed, walked the other way. So I stopped the other way also. So he went the other way. And he stopped that way also, you know. So he played around. And he found that he realized, and he wrote this, a big poet, a big lesson, poem. No, it was prose, you know, at the time it was called prose, which we used to study, you know, saying that for every life, life is very important to them. So they are very happy when they are happy and peaceful, when nobody is obstructing, but they are sad when there's an obstruction to their life. That is the moral of the story, you know. So everyone, all living beings want to be happy. There is not a living being who is looking for sadness. It's another thing that some of them have got a medical situation of being sad, you know, and it's a fact. It's a fact. Depression and it is a fact situation, factual situation, and it requires treatment, which is okay, perfectly all right. You can seek help. It's normal to have stress or depression or sadness which requires help. No harm. Please do so. If you experience it, you must seek medical help or help from somebody whom you know. Please. Okay. So saying that all living beings want happiness, look for happiness all the time. So the problem is this, that as some of you said, we're happy sometimes, sad sometimes. So we're not happy all the time. So those who may say that I'm happy, they may be happy all the time. Yes, I'm happy all the time. It's a difference of opinion, you know. Somebody may say my glass is half full. Somebody says my glass is half empty, you know. So one may look at positive things all the time. And I've seen people like this. But generally speaking, it's always an on and off situation. Because happiness depends upon many factors. I think one of you said situational factors. Sometimes you're dependent upon other people's moods and your whims and fancies, you know. So you're dependent upon that also. You cannot run away from that. So if you change the scenario, you're happy then. But if not, you are still unhappy. So Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, and Adhyatmik Dukh. The three kinds of problems that we face. One is a problem created by other people, other living beings, situational problems. Second, the problems that our own mind creates for our own self. For no reason we feel sad. For no reason we feel anxious. No, it's not. It's a fact. It's a natural thing. The three modes of material nature which we are discussing in our Bhagavad Gita WhatsApp group is all about this. These modes work constantly, and you cannot help it. And the third is the effects of other demigods or higher authorities, which create excessive rain, heat, or cold, etc. So we are all victims of situations beyond our control. Believe you me, even mind is beyond our control. Mind is our own self. Is it not so? We say, my mind, I was thinking in my mind. Your mind, you can control, I cannot control, but I can control by being disturbing you. You see? But at the same time, although mind is our own self, mind can act against us too. One has to work hard for self-control, and that is not an easy task. It's one of the main strong points of our Vedic civilization, which teaches living beings to control their mind, control their senses. Other religions may be doing, I do not know. I'm sure they do. And that's the reason why we have to eat certain kind of food products which will help calm our senses down. And we have to also add some spiritual medications for us to be happy. It's a choice that we make. Now, no matter how amount of how amount of choice we make to be happy, we'll always be disturbed by these three things: other living beings, our own mind, and higher beings, with earthquakes and tsunamis and heat and cold, etc. And they will come upon us as per their whims and fancies. If somebody is feeling bad, they pounce it upon you. What have you done something wrong, man? Why are you pouncing on me, man? But that's how it is. They want to let go of their frustration, let off the steam, they pounce on you. So, are we really happy? This is answered, Krishna, can the first slide, please? Thank you. This is answered by devotees in the very advanced chapters in the Srimad Bhagavatam. You know?
Very well. Sorry, can you make me co-host, please?
Okay. There you go.
The Hare Krishna WECAN.
Oh, that one, not you. Okay, all right. Okay. Could you all please repeat after me? Yani yani rupani kridanartham bibharshihi tair amrushta shucho loka muda gayanti te yashah yani yani rupani kridanartham bibharshihi tairamrushta shucho loka muda gayanti te yashah. So those who are sad, unhappy, who did not answer, would you recite please now? Thank you very much. You know whom I'm talking about. Okay, I'll ask for you then. Krishna Das, can you please?
Yani yani harupane
Yani yani harupani
kridanartham bibharshihi
kridanartham bibharshihi
ter amritsta shucho loka
tairamrushta shucho loka
muda gayanti te yashaha.
muda gayanti te yashah. Thank you. Yes. You're still busy. Okay, well. What about Saraswati Mataji, please?
यानि यानि रूपाणि
Yani yani harupani
क्रीडनार्थं बिभर्षिः
kridanartham bibharshihi
तैरामृष्टशुचो लोका
tairamrushta shucho loka
मुदा गायन्ति ते यशः.
muda gayanti te yashah. Very nice. Let's go to word synonyms, please. Sorry, we had some more. Who was this? What about, can Vedanti recite, please?
Sorry, Prabhuji, Vedanti is in the schools, so I am joining the class, but I'm trying to do this.
Okay, recite.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare.
Yani yani rupani
Yani
क्रीडनार्थ
yani harupani.
यानि रूपाणि
Yeah, I'm following you. You can continue. Yani yani harupani.
क्रीडनार्थ विभर्षहि
Kridanartham bibharshihi.
तेरा मृष्टशुचो लोका
Teram rushta shucho loka.
मुद्रा गायन्ति ते यशः
Mudagayanti te yashaha. Thank you.
हरे
Okay,
कृष्ण प्रभु
thank you. Hare Krishna. Let's go to word synonyms, Krishna. Okay, please repeat after me. Yani, yani,
यानि यानि
which various? Iha, in this material world. Rupani, forms. Krida, Kridana, of play. Artham, for the sake. Vibharshi, you manifest. He, indeed. Taihi, by them. Amrushta, cleans. Shuchaha, of their unhappiness. Lokaha, people. Muda, joyfully. Gayanti, sing. Te, your. Yashaha, glory. So here, the second two lines, Te Ramrushta Sucho Loka Muda Gayanti Te Yashaha. It's important. So here it says, which various in this material world forms of play for the sake you manifest indeed. By them cleans of their unhappiness people joyfully your glories. Let's come to the translation now. Okay, so to enjoy your pastime, just put it up a bit more, Krishna. Thank you. Yeah. To enjoy your pastimes, you manifest yourself in various forms in this material world. Please repeat after me. To enjoy your pastimes, you manifest yourself in various forms in this material world. And these incarnations cleans away all the unhappiness of those who joyfully chant your glories. Okay, so understand this. You say, when Krishna comes down in this material world, to enjoy your pastimes, you manifest yourself in various forms in this material world. So Krishna comes to this material world, not only on earth, but material world, to enjoy his own pastimes. Now you may say, how can Krishna enjoy his pastimes in the spiritual world? Why does he come to material world? Aha, that's a good question. We'll answer the question soon. So to enjoy your pastimes, you manifest yourself in various forms in this material world. And these incarnations cleans away all the unhappiness of those who joyfully chant your glories. Okay. The second point is, these your incarnations, they cleans away all the unhappinesses of those people who joyfully chant your glories. So those who chant Krishna's glories joyfully, not sadly, not somebody forcing you to do, but you love to do. That is when it cleanses away all the unhappiness in our hearts, in our lives too. How do you make sense of this? The answer is, we have discussed in the past, in the beginners program also, that Krishna's glories in the spiritual world directly relates to us as individual spirit soul and our need to be happy. The spirit soul cannot be happy by eating good food. The material body can be happy if it is too fatigued by eating good food. By enjoying something material, which the body wants to see, eyes wants to see, ear wants to hear, we are very happy. Music, listening to music, watching something is going on nicely, very happy. But the spirit soul has its own spiritual needs, which are satisfied only in the spiritual world, which is Vaikuntha Loka. In Vaikuntha Loka, there is no other means of being happiness, of being happy, than to enjoy in Krishna's pastimes. Only Krishna's pastimes happen in the spiritual world, nothing else. There are no movie theaters where you go and enjoy separately from Krishna. If there are, the movie is only about Krishna. He is the only hero. And the thing is this, just by thinking of Krishna, you can be happy in this material world also. But by thinking of anything material, you'll be unhappy. So that's why in the spiritual world, everything that we think, everything that we act on, everything that we want, everything that we manifest is for Krishna. So that is the reason why in the material world, the happiness that we can get is by following that same routine, what we're going to do in the spiritual world, we do in the material world. So we are dragged down. We cannot remain permanently in that state because we have to go and get work. If we are married, then our partner may not be suitable to us, husband or wife. We've got so many difficulties writing examinations, pass the examinations too. There are expectations of other people which is dragging us down, where we cannot concentrate upon Krishna 100%. So that is the test, that is the examination we have to give in this material world, that even in these conditions, how much can we remember Krishna is preparing us for our spiritual stay in the Vaikuntha planet. If you can think about Krishna, even in this situation, then it's done, we're happy. So the thing is, uninterrupted happiness is real happiness. Now to enjoy your pastimes, Krishna's pastimes, he wants to enjoy. That is the reason why he manifested in the material world. Now we ask the question that he can manifest his pastimes in the spiritual world is doing all the time in Vaikuntha. Then why does he need to manifest in the material world to enjoy it? That's a good question. That is answered in this verse. Krishna says, when you are free. Thank you. The very famous verses of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, who would like to recite this verse, please? Any volunteer?
I would like to go.
Yes, please.
Yada yada hi dharmasya
Yada yada hi dharmasya
ग्लानिर्भवति भारत
ग्लानिर्भवति भारत
अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य
अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य
तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्
तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. See, the ma is half cut, so it's half. Okay, and there's a dot above N. So tadatmanam sujamyaham. Yeah, so very nice, very nice. So let's go to translation of this verse, please. So whenever and wherever, please, if you can recite this also, please read this translation.
Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself.
That's it. That's it. Whenever and wherever there's decline of religious practice, is first cause where he comes in the material world. And a predominant rise of irreligion. At the time I descend myself. So why he comes with pastimes to enjoy? Because he likes to do things correct. He's always a hero. Krishna is a hero. As a hero, he would like to do things heroic. And many times he allows his devotees to be heroes too, and he can take a back seat. That is also his enjoyment. Just like he allowed his devotees to give instructions in the Srimad Bhagavatam. You know, he allowed it to happen. Bhishma Dev, when he gives instructions to Yudhishthira Maharaj, Krishna was on the side. He asked him to give. He actually requested Bhishma Dev to give instructions to Yudhishthira Maharaj when he was on the arrow, the bed of arrows, you know. So question was asked, why did Krishna allow this? You know the answer. What did he ask Bhishma Dev to speak? So answer is he likes to give credit to his devotees. That is his heroism. And his heroism is loved by everybody. Everybody becomes perfect. So he comes for these two purposes. Where the question was that to manifest his pastimes, to enjoy your pastimes, you manifest yourself in various forms in the material world. So this is the reason why he comes. Okay? This is the first reason why he comes. Now let us go to the next verse after this. Again, very famous verse. Please, Krishna, when you're ready. So for now we said yada yada hi dharmasya, grani bhoti bhavata. Whenever there is irreligious practice more prevailing and to re-establish religion, he comes. You know? And when irreligion is more, he comes. Decline of religious practice and irreligion is more, he comes. Now what he says, who would like to recite this, please? Any volunteer?
No, Prabhu,
Very
I can
famous
recite.
verse. Yes, please.
Paritranaya sadhuna.
See, take the ma, more, with a dot above the ma. Okay? So if you can read the Devanagari script, so see sadhu nam, so above the na there's a dot there, right?
Yes.
Similarly, in the English language also, sadhu nam, the dot above m, right? So that you extend it. Sadhu nam.
Paritranaya sadhuna.
Okay. Paritranaya sadhu nam.
Vinashaya cha dushkritam.
Vinashaya cha dushkrutam.
Dharma samsthapanarthaya.
Dharma samsthapanarthaya.
Sambhavami yuge yuge.
Sambhavami yuge yuge. Very nice. Let's come to the translation, please. Yes, please read.
Translation. In order to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I advent myself millennium after millennium.
That's it. So he says, I keep coming in the material world. Every millennium, in every planet he comes every millennium. So why does he come? In order to deliver the pious. That's very important. His devotees. Deliver them. Deliver means to encourage them, to make sure that they are in his devotional service, to encourage them to say yes, yes. And how does he do? By his pastimes. by his leelas. And his leelas are very attractive to everybody, including his own devotees. So in order to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, miscreants means those who are demons, anti-God, to destroy them, kill them, he comes. And killing them means that they go back to the spiritual world. But he doesn't kill any small demon, he kills big demons, who are his devotees only in the spiritual world. We are maybe small demons, he doesn't come to kill us, he doesn't need to come. Okay? So these two reasons here. As well as to re-establish the principles of religion. So to re-establish religious practice he comes. I advent myself millennium after millennium. So the previous verse says, whenever and wherever there is a decline of religious practice and predominant of irreligion, I descend myself. And now he says, in order to deliver the pious, his devotees, and to annihilate or kill the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, dharma, I advent myself millennium after
जूस
millennium.
निकाल के रख देते फ्रिज में.
Okay. Now please read the purport also. Krishna, can you read the purport? Thank you.
और ये क्या हुआ अभी?
Purport. According to Bhagavad Gita, a sadhu, holy man, is a man in Krishna consciousness. A person may appear to be irreligious, but if he has the qualifications of Krishna consciousness wholly and fully, he is to be understood to be a sadhu. And Duskritam applies to one who doesn't care for Krishna consciousness. Such miscreants or Duskritam are described as foolish and the lowest of mankind. Even though they may be decorated with mundane education, whereas another person who is 100% engaged in Krishna consciousness is accepted as sadhu. Even though such a person may neither be learned nor well cultured. As far as the atheistic are concerned, it is not necessary for the Supreme Lord to appear as he is to destroy them, as he did with the demons Ravan and Kamsa. The Lord has many agents who are quite competent to vanquish demons, but the Lord especially descends to appease his unalloyed devotees, who are always harassed by the demonic. The demon harasses the devotee even though the latter may happen to be his kin. Although Prahlad Maharaj was the son of Hiranyakashipu, he was nonetheless persecuted by his father. Although Devaki, the mother of Krishna, was the sister of Kamsa, she and her husband Vasudev were persecuted only because Krishna was to be born of them. So Lord Krishna appeared primarily to deliver Devaki, rather than kill Kamsa.
You understand this point? So he comes mainly for the deliverance of the devotees. Killing of Kamsa anybody can do, but he did it, that's all right. Because Kamsa is a very important person in the spiritual world. He's gatekeeper. Vijay and Vijay. No? But his agents could do it. But he mainly comes for the devotees. This is the point. Yes, please continue. And sorry, because he comes for the devotees, he comes for enjoying his pastimes. And he enjoys the pastimes in the association of devotees. That's why the verse in discussion says that to enjoy your pastimes, you manifest yourself in various forms in this material world. This is the point. So he enjoys in the spiritual world, yes. There are devotees in the spiritual world too, but the devotees in the material world also. And to bring them back to spiritual world, he comes. Okay? Yes, please continue.
So Lord Krishna appeared primarily to deliver Devaki rather than kill Kamsa, but both were performed simultaneously. Therefore, it is said here that to deliver the devotee and vanquish the demon miscreants, the Lord appears in different incarnations. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita of Krishnadas Kaviraj, the following verses summarize these principles of incarnation. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I read the verse?
Yeah, read. You know the meter for this?
Is it Vacho Vegam, Prabhu?
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
sure.
Yeah. सृष्टि हेतु यही मूर्ति प्रपंच अवतारे वाचो वेगम मनसः क्रोध वेगम सृष्टि हेतु यही मूर्ति प्रपंच अवतारे जय ईश्वर मूर्ति अवतार नाम धारे मायातीत प्रवयोम सवार अवस्थान विश्वे अवतारी धरे अवतार नाम. Yes, please continue. Go down in the translation.
The avatar or incarnation of Godhead descends from the kingdom of God for material manifestation, and the particular form of the personality of Godhead who so descends is called an incarnation or avatar. Such incarnations are situated in the spiritual world, the kingdom of God. When they descend to the material creation, they assume the name avatar. There are various kinds of avatars, such as Purusha avatars, Guna avatars, Leela avatars, Saktyavesh avatars, Manvantar avatars, and Yuga avatars, all appearing on schedule all over the universe. But Lord Krishna is the primeval Lord, the fountainhead of all avatars. Lord Shri Krishna descends for the specific purpose of mitigating the anxieties of the pure devotees, who are very anxious to see him in his original Vrindavan pastimes. Therefore, the prime purpose of the Krishna avatar is to satisfy his unalloyed devotees. The Lord says that he incarnates himself in every millennium. This indicates that he incarnates also in the age of Kali. As stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam, the incarnation in the age of Kali is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who spread the worship of Krishna by the Sankirtan movement, congregational chanting of the holy names, and spread Krishna consciousness throughout India. He predicted that this culture of Sankirtan would be broadcast all over the world, from town to town and village to village. Lord Chaitanya, as the incarnation of Krishna, the personality of Godhead, is described secretly but not directly in the confidential parts of the revealed scriptures, such as the Upanishads, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam, etc. The devotees of Lord Krishna are much attracted by the Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya. This avatar of the Lord does not kill the miscreants, but delivers them by the causeless mercy of the Lord.
Yes. So there are different incarnations which the Lord appears, different kinds of incarnations. We'll discuss all these things in the future chapters, in the future courses, individual courses. What are Guna Avatara is, what are Leela Avatara, etc. What is Yuga Avatara, etc. What is Saktavesh Avatara, who falls in that category. We discuss that. So there are different categories of his Avatara, which he comes. But everywhere he comes, he is enjoying. The only business of God is to enjoy. And so he should be. A person who's always the boss, always enjoys. Is it not so? Yes. And let's come to the last verse, Krishna Das, last one. So when he comes to enjoy, manifest his pastimes, then he says, Janma karma cha me divyam, evam yo veti tatvatah, yakta deham punar janma, naiti mameti so Arjuna. That's one translation. So here he says that one who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities and does not upon leaving the body take his birth again in this material world, but attains to my eternal abode of Arjuna. So this is the point where every devotee is aiming for this. And this chance is given by Krishna so that everybody knows his appearance and his activities and pastimes. Yeah. So once you meditate upon his leelas, then in that you may absorb your whole life and you don't have to take a birth again. So this is the reason why, sorry, I'm being a bit fast, this time is up now. This is the reason why we come to the point of discussion. Krishna is going to put the first words, please, the translation. To enjoy your pastimes, you manifest yourselves in various forms in this material world. And these incarnations cleans away all the unhappiness of those who joyfully chant your glories. This is where it matches. Because those who joyfully chant his glories are ready to go back to Godhead, you see. And that's when they enjoy the pastimes of Krishna with him personally. Here also they do so in separation. All right, this is what we discussed today. This is what it means in today's discussion about happiness. So one can be happy, very, very happy, when the happiness is permanent. In this life, not only in permanent this life, the happiness continues in the next birth in the spiritual world. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Shri Gurudev ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada disciples ki jai. Shri Nikai Gauchanda Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Okay, we had an interactive discussion, but if anyone has any question, please feel free to ask now. Yes, Prabhu, you have a question?
Krishna, thank you for the wonderful class. Prabhu, I had a question on the topic that, am I audible? Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I had a question on the topic that we read that demons, Krishna comes to deliver the pious people and annihilate the demons. And we also read in the purport that Prabhupada says that these demons, and you said that these demons disturb these pious devotees. My question was on the lines: why do demons enjoy disturbing pious people? Like, even in the world, we see that is it the fun of a strong person disturbing a weak person, or why?
No. The whole reason why they become demon in the material world, because they are Ravan, they are not ordinary persons. Okay, they are just said they are in the spiritual world is a gatekeeper, So he was cursed to come down. There's another pastime of it. We'll discuss that points too. Okay, it's a separate, long, many chapters of discussion. So when he is cursed to come down in the material world, take 3 births. Yeah. He has to come as a demon to be killed by Krishna. He has to become enemy of Krishna. And these are so great, when they become enemies of Krishna, they become enemy of Krishna's devotees too. So Krishna becomes even more angry. The devotees pray for Krishna to help, and the Krishna comes. Now, me and you are not as powerful that we can kill and demonize. I mean, we can destroy the devotees of Krishna. They will kill us. They'll destroy us. Krishna doesn't even have to come. Yeah. But this is the reason why those big demons, very powerful demons, they become enemies of Krishna and his devotees. So devotees want Krishna to come, and Krishna comes and destroys everything. It is his pastime. He enjoys it. He's a young man. He likes to kill and fight. In the spiritual world, there's no fighting. Everybody is surrendered, Yeah, we discussed this point. You got the point now? Is it okay?
Yes, thank you.
It's a spiritual answer. Don't bring your material points there, Yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much. Any other questions or anything to be asked, Chair, before we move on, please?
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for the very nice class. Raja, I just have a question. Is it possible for someone who is practicing Krishna consciousness sincerely to be unhappy during that process?
Situational reasons, yes. But generally speaking, when a devotee is not unhappy, when situation changes, it's all right, moves on, it's done. But his happiness remains the same. Bhakti remains of Krishna remains the same. But materially, you can change situation and done. But a devotee on a spiritual platform can face difficulties of spiritual things. Okay? Because in the spiritual world, in spiritual things, Krishna has control of everything. He is control of everything. All devotees' lives. They voluntarily give themselves to Krishna. which is a fact. Krishna anyway is the boss. So they voluntarily give themselves. Whatever you do, I fine. So artificially they may be feeling unhappiness, but they're happy from inside. Because Krishna protects them at every stage. Yeah. But materially, you have to protect yourself to move on to other things. Yeah? Is it okay? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else, please, before we finish the discussion? We're a little over time. I can take any question. If any burning question, anyone else?
So Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for the class. It's very interesting. Just on the same question that Krishna Dasa and Pad Prabhu are having, I'm just thinking, so how do you draw the line? Like, as this is there that you have your, how do you draw the line between the material and the spiritual inflictions like that?
If material world is helping you to become spiritual, that's good enough. If it is not, change it. You can change the material situation, but you can't change spiritual situation.
Mhm.
You understand this point?
Thank you. So the spiritual, that is important, and then you mold everything. Okay, thank you.
And slowly you, in advanced stage, the spiritual things, the spiritual situation affects the material situation. That's at one stage of devotion. Is that okay? Yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Okay, Krishnadas, now I think I'll make you a host. We'll take a short break of 2 minutes and we'll come back again. Please don't go away. Hare Krishna.